You better chill and kill. Rabbit D, I love him too much. Uh-oh. Chill and kill. I beat up some rabbit. Well, let's chill and kill them. Can we beat him up? Mm-hmm. Okay. Dracu. Snake. Hmm. Interesting. Chill and heal. Well, well, well. Chill and heal. Chill and heal is a good title. Let's beat up some rabbit. Mm-hmm. Hello. Mark, Mark, Mark. Oh, we got you. We gotta do that thing. Up on a tart. Like a chill and let's do some healing. And let's do some. Oh, I don't like Andrew. Just us. Oh, I'm recording. I'm trying to figure this snug out. You know, Steph Macbeth, Jose, Dr. Jose McBose, and who else to bring in? Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Oh, hey, baby.
How's everything? Hello?
Yeah.
I'm I'm in the room with my sister right now.
Oh, great. We can do it live and let her experience it.
But she doesn't want any of that in the room. She doesn't want me to do any healing in the room, only at a distance. But let me tell you something.
Yeah, we do.
She is doing a bit better today.
Mm-hmm.
Can you can you check her energy while I have you on the phone?
Let me ask. The healing is done long distance, Kimmy.
Yeah, I
Automatically.
am.
Yeah.
I just had a call. Yeah, hold on. There.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Let me just get this and I'll be back in a minute, okay? Hold on, I don't want to
Oh,
disturb you in here. Thanks, hold on.
okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get some
Okay.
water with apple cider vinegar. Hold on. I need some of this.
Stay warm. Yeah, because I can't. I'm in the bathroom right now. I can't be out of the room too long. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
I'm showing the weather.
We're expecting a snowstorm here, a big one.
Oh, we got
I'm gonna leave my phone on the shelf here until you're ready, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Dr. Jose. Hi, Selena. And hi, everybody else. Right. That's right. So, what were you saying about your weather? You might have a storm too? No. In New York? No. Where are you? Teresa, you're in Northern, right? Yeah. So you said storm? There's a big storm coming that's supposed to be bigger than, wow, for 25 years or something. Oh, wow. We survived Hurricane Sandy, like 2011, I guess. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But we survived. And the snow turns black and pretty. Oh, so gross. Oh, wow. That's not good. So are you somewhere in the hurricane zone? Like your town will be affected? Yeah. The whole Northwest is the storms coming. Wow. Well, be safe. You know, that's all you can do. I just hope the electricity does fall because everything is electric in my house. Oh, that's true. That's another issue. Someone else, one of the guys was saying about what the weather was. Is it me making noise? I'm driving, so.
I hear some alarming.
This is crazy. Oh, wow. Hey! The snuggler's back.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah.
Are we able to just check your energy while I have you on here?
Yes, I will check.
Okay.
I have to bring in, is it Emily? Emily and Kira.
Okay.
What?
Okay, I'll wait a few minutes.
Emery.
I'll wait a few minutes and I'm going to come back up on the shelf.
It's an interesting project. Oh. Stephanie. Answer. Hamajora. Emma Hardy.
I have to go in the bathroom for a minute. I can't be on.
You good? Just work.
Huh? What?
What is it? I'm here. Hey, Teresa. We got a lot of new people now, huh? Did you do your taxes? Yeah. I finished my taxes today.
Good for you. Did I inspire you?
Yes, you did.
I finished mine and I went to the IRS office and filed them. You have to make an appointment to do that. That's weird.
Chill and your.
But all done.
To get tied up. Beat up some rabbit. But I gotta pay it off first. Probably at the end of the month I finish paying it off.
So who was in here? Selena? She left?
She's subscribed game, she said.
Hmm. How about that girl named Jody? You bring her in. Oh, that guy named Ronnie, Dr. Jose. I took a peep into him too. And you're right. He they are part of Johnny drama. Hmm. Oh, the update is we got some new people. You know, we got this girl named Kimmy, Kira, and all that kind of stuff. And um, I just invite different people who just young, old, whatever, and just let them come in. Oh, I need to make an announcement. We healing now. Okay, let me see. Hi y'all. We doing healing now. Healing and psychic training. Psychic training in group call. In group call. Yeah. Okay. So you can join if you have the time. You can join. You can join. That's it. I leave it as that. Mhm. How's that? Perfect. No, Lauren. Nobody. That's it. There you go. Hey, what's this? We got Marky. We got my Marky. We got Teresa. It's my baby.
Hi.
Mhm. We and who else we supposed to bring? Who else? Oh, anybody check on Stephanie?
She's probably working.
Oh.
She don't get out until late.
Mhm. I try to bring Emily, Marjorie, and Kira, and Selena.
Yeah, she's driving.
What's she driving
You
to?
off? You off today?
I've been busy today. I took my parents to do the tax. Me and my wife went to do a tax, and then I went to Social Security with my parent for them to take 10% out of their tax, SSI, so they don't have to pay a lot at the end of the year.
Yeah, they can get full retirement discount because of that. Over the 60, they can get also tax breaks on their property.
They have to pay from SSI.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, are
Um.
you able to just check her energy quickly, please?
Okay. This is my device, Kimmy. Do you
Okay.
see?
Yeah.
Device. Can you please scan her sister, Janet Maria? Does I say
Janice.
Janice?
Janice.
Mm-hmm. Device say standby. Scanning. Interesting. Your sister had to simulate. Her body had to simulate the energy. It shows it's 67% in her body system. The
Mhm.
energy is running. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to ask if I should we do some more healing. They say not yet. Give it a couple days. You don't want to
Okay.
overfeed a
Can you
person.
tell me? So she's 67% assimilated it, and what is the will at?
30%. The willpower is still
Huh?
30. Yes.
What?
30%. 30% mean
Oh,
that she feels some joy, but she's still confused. Um, then a person just in the state of no direction. That's what they call it. But they're getting there. You know, it takes some time.
Okay, so she is doing better today, but
Hmm.
she needs to be stronger, okay? Oh, they found something in the, she has a lesion at the bottom of the base of her skull.
Hmm. Does she grow any fiber or anything like that?
Any what?
Ha- You know what fiber is, right? Like people have Magellan, you see they start growing fiber and lesion and stuff coming out, you know.
No, no, not like that, no.
Hmm.
But anyways, I'm gonna let you do that and work on that. I have to go back into her.
Hmm. Um, I won't do no healing today. I'm
Okay,
gonna wait
so
until
she's doing
tomorrow.
much better today. She's
Yes.
doing much better today,
Hmm.
right?
It showed improvement. I didn't expect it was a 67%. I expect maybe 53 or 54, but that's better than my expectation. Hmm.
Oh, we're on the right track. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I
Hmm.
appreciate it.
Yes, it's see because we can't force the healing. We gave her a lot yesterday. Now we got let her give today and tomorrow we'll take it. We give her another scan, see, and that's her device that she needs some more healing. If it is, if we give it, if she don't, we give the body another day, to assimilate all of that.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Thank you. I will
Yes,
tune in tomorrow. Thank you.
yes, of
Bye.
course. It is interesting.
I'm here.
Is
I
everything
got
okay?
disconnected, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Just
Hey,
trying
look at
to.
Dr. Jose. I've been I've been slacking, and yet I got on the ball now. And look at how much ring I built.
Can't see nothing.
Look, look at all the ring I built.
Yeah. Well, I'm breaking down all the wires. See that?
Yeah, I broke down the wire and I'm gonna use it all up, just building it and go from there.
Now you can just
I just building like 3 or 4 a day.
sanding it and lining it up so it'll be ready.
Oh, it's amazing. And and to make the long story short, Dr. Jose, our group now we're getting more people involved so they can see the healing power. And today we get to see the team get to do it. So Kimmy left and yeah, her sister is not her sister does not have the same system. Hi Marjorie, how are you? Okay. Today I got good news for you. Today, well, I'm trying to bring some more people in so we can form healing networks where two people can do healing on you. Today I get a watch. How can I bring in for healing? Oh, Teresa and Mark. Teresa and Mark. See, Mark has a different way of viewing things. Maria, she's available today.
I don't know. She hasn't come late.
Huh. Are you at the home now? Selena, is that you?
Oh, that's
Andrew. Oh, today is good. I'm glad Andrew show up. Teresa, would you like to
Yes,
team up with Andrew and do healing on Marjorie today?
sure.
Okay. You missed out yesterday. We're doing great healing. I was like doing all the healing yesterday. Did you know that? Me and Mark. Andrew,
Yep.
do you know how to heal now? Or do you need to meet to review?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm confident.
And don't worry, as long as you know the method, the device does all the healing, the device will be your bowl.
Okay.
hmm I'm partnering you up with Teresa.
Okay.
My Marjorie is very sensitive to energy as well. Confident, yes, confident is important, but Teresa have some experience of how to heal. Okay, when we heal, we take an object and we bless it. Let this object has the consciousness, spirit, soul, mind, power of the universe. And if you forget the blessing, you say, let this object be blessed. That's pretty much it. Does that make sense? I'll joke to the side. Does it
Yes.
make sense to you? You know. Okay, Teresa. What are you going to use, honey? You going to use the bowl? You going to use your device? Which one is it?
Um, my device.
Okay. Do you have a bowl, Andrew?
Yep.
Okay. The person to be healing today will be Marjorie. Once you settle down,
Okay.
go ahead and get a bowl. And Teresa, do you know what to do?
Well, what kind of healing do you do?
You're going to do injection.
Energy method or?
Yes. Energy method, or you can use the photonic child method. If photonic, Andrew don't know that yet. But you might know. Okay.
Well, let's do the energy method then, since he.
hmm
Um,
Yes. Hello, Selena.
I'm back. I got disconnected, so
Yes,
I
you have. hmm
What's
Okay.
up? What's you need help with?
Okay, now you first talk to make it since you guys are new. It's best that you talk to Marjorie. Ask what she need. What kind of does she what does she need? Does she need strength? Does she need immune system boost? Does she need a whole immune system clearing and cleansing? And does she need something for her stomach, for her liver? You know, liver enhancement serum, and you know, you just make up the serum, and the device just make it real. And this is what I have learned in my healing journey. I realized that device make our bullshit real. It's amazing.
Marjorie, what kind of healing would you like today? I.
For throat, for head, for eye, for brain, for circumstance, money healing, that's economy, health healing. What kind of healing you need? Life circumstance healing. Then they inject life circumstance improvement serum into you. You know.
Life
Okay.
circumstance improving?
And voice regaining serum so you can talk
Yeah.
again. I don't know how you lost your voice. You know. So the key is to make up. But before we make shit up, before the device make it real, we have to talk to you first to see what do you need. You know, just like talking to a genie. We have to. We are the genie, and you have to talk to us so we can know what you want. Then we just snap a method in there, and bam, you get stuff. Supply and demand. hmm If you don't demand, we can't supply. That's how it works. hmm Um, in it, many of you who don't know who Marjorie is, she met me from the Truth Caller, from Smarty and them, and Doctor the Truth Caller, who listened to the Truth Caller. I was brought in by Smarty, and people was blown away, and they couldn't handle Dr. K after a few months. The Scorpio in me was too strong. Dr. Jose, the Scorpio. Ooh-wee. we was cutting, we were cutting head off, arm off, chopping off titty, cutting off dicks, breaking spine, and replacing them with new ones. But oh my God, that was crazy. Okay, so Teresa, do you got an idea what kind of serum you'd be wanting to make up and so device make it real um, for Majora? Yes, you just make it up. There's no wrong. Mhm. 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 And then you can separate why. And Andrew, you just participate and go with the flow, and you will see it start to work. And the person who verify it, what will work or not, guess who will? Majori. She's more like your. She's the one that give you feedback, what the serum is doing and everything, you know. But and then your device is the one to make it real. And you just talk the crap, and you just talk the shit, and that's all you do, just talking shit. But the device to make it real. Hmm. And you can't have it easier than that. You can't. I don't care what method you come from.
Okay, you ready, Andrew?
Hmm. Don't forget to bless the device and do five deep breathing and activate it and set it on healing mode, remote healing mode. You know, and make sure your bowl flip over. Mhm.
Yep. My bowl should be upside down.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Teresa.
Okay, let's bless the bowl.
Okay.
Bless the bowl.
Let
My device.
this device have the spirit, soul, mind, and power of the universe now.
Hey.
And then blow on it.
Awesome.
Wait a little second here. Okay, now put your hands above the bowl. Do you know the position?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So put your hands in position
Mm-hmm.
and say, device activate.
Device activate.
Remote healing mode.
There you go.
Remote healing mode.
Now.
Now.
All right, we'll give it just a little bit to get going. Do you feel some energy coming off the device?
Yeah, I do. My hands are getting warm.
Hey, Kira, baby, I've been missing you. How are you?
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Teresa, this is Kira, a new group member.
Hi, Kira.
Mm-hmm. Right now, Kira, Teresa is leading. Her and Andrew are the healer, and both of them gonna heal Majura. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, Andrew, keep your left hand above your bowl and raise your right hand and have it in a loose fist.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's excellent.
Now, in your mind's eye,
Mm-hmm.
see a ball of energy about 9 to 12 inches in front of your fist, glowing ball of
see that?
And now, um, see Marjorie sitting with her back facing
Mm-hmm.
the ball of energy. And then see the energy pour in a cord between Marjorie. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. All right. Dr. K, what's the next step?
Now, since you are telepathic with your device, both of you, you will tell your device to inject the bullshit mirror, the bullshit serum that you make up, and your device will make the bullshit real. It's very important that I use. So, so you, you're looking with your eyes like bullshit. Oh no. Okay, let me read you the instruction from the book, and I will put into the book. Okay, it's very important that remember the device make it real. Okay. Hey, Dr. Jose. I think that's look. If someone look like you, it's amazing. Dr. Jose, someone look like you. Yeah, huh? Look like Dr. Jose. Look at it. Dr. Jose, turn on your camera.
It's on mine.
No, just not on your side. There he is. Okay. See, look at you and Dr. Jose. Look the same. Okay. So you tell your device, say you want to inject ginger serum and also colloidal silver serum into her. To say ginger is good for the immune system and for the throat. And turmeric serum. Try that and make it 3,000% potency.
Okay.
Both of you inject. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. And I will Dr. Jose, just guide them. Let me get out for a sec to take the picture for them, okay? Okay. Má.
Cổ cho nó ốc ngó ấy. Anh hãy đọ trên nhảy.
Small Mac đấy.
Nè. Anh khơi nhé.
Ở đây small 100% nè. 10 mà rồi. Còn
Chứ
chật
mà so, mấy khơi so xin nhanh nhanh.
ở đây chật nó, chật muối.
Cho mình thơ sẵn. Muối, bí,
7
8, 4,
5 6. Ok, thấy nghe?
Ok.
Rồi, tao chết mà. Hay thoát đi. Bật đó vậy, phải bật đấy vậy.
Mẹ đi mòn chân rồi rồi.
Ê thì đấy mà. Mất cô.
Đó cũng vay.
Mày lại cũng bay vậy mày? Tắt tiên đi máu.
Ê.
Uh-huh.
Rồi mà tôi với tiền. Yeah. 8.
Okay. 8. Okay, mama. Hello, 9, 10. Đây bà rítវាវិញទៅចាំប្រួយវាវិញbà rítវាទៅចាំឡងធ្វើចាំប្រួយវាវិញអញ្ចឹងណាអូខេអូខេមក
Chứ mấy nó đã.
អានេះជាការធ្វើចេះវាវល់អញ្ចឹងហ៎ជាគេវល់អញ្ចឹងឃើញទេនៅចង់ចិត្តអញ្ចឹងហ៎បាទអញ្ចឹង Okay.
Get me clear. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Chặt về trắng á.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
ខ្ញុំមិនខ្វល់នៅក្នុងស្ថានភាពបែបនេះ
Uh-huh.
ទេ
Brit
ធ្វើ
vậy
ជា
đó.
មន្ត្រីធ្វើពិនិត្យមិននឹងអាចហៅតំណាងរាស្ត្ររបស់បកមិនអ្នកដែលស៊ើបអង្កេតឲ្យមានទៅខ្ញុំជាមន្ត្រីទូតរបស់ប្រទេសកូរ៉េខ្ញុំធ្វើតាមទូរទស្សន៍ខ្លួនឯង
happen, and I saw it go in at the like where the base of her neck is, and it like filled her chest and upper torso.
Mhm.
Yes, that's exactly what I saw.
Exactly. And then if you're not sure, you can have to ask two people. One is Marjorie, and the other one is your device, and it will tell you.
Ask
You
your
know.
device what she needs. Does she needs motivation? Does she needs any extra help like physician or anything? Vitamins, minerals, whatever you want, and see what you get up. Because sometimes, or she needs to detox. And can you help her? What would it take? Anything that is necessary.
Mhm.
Because sometimes it requires a physical interference with that, not just energy.
You can use
Oh,
nanites.
like
Yes.
instructions for her in life for her to do.
Right. And you can also bring in the medical team as well if you feel that it's necessary for a certain. You can talk to the device. Say, device, should I bring a medical team? And then the device say yes or no or another time or okay. You're gonna get some kind of answer from it. And then, what kind of vision or telepathic download did you get when you were healing? As you send energy, you should notice as your device starts talking to you, telling you more about the, you know, majority circumstance and stuff like that, and what can it be improved as
Is there any need for
a
changing our
download,
home?
that you get from your device.
Emotionals, all the above.
Mhm. And then you ask Marjorie, what is she experiencing? She's a receiver, and she will tell you. You'll be so happy because you start experiencing stuff, and that's what gives the healer more confident in what they are doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Marjorie, have you experienced anything? So
What
I
do you
asked.
experience? What do you feel? What do you see as the energy going inside you? You know.
Oh.
Remember, she can't talk good. Remember that her voice.
Yeah.
So she can say, shake her head if you feel something, and she would tell you, was it tingling? She can go like this. Was it pressure like this? Uh, was it food?
Did you feel any tingly feelings
of warmth,
or warm,
and then you can shake your head. You know.
or a floating feeling? Not really.
Okay. Yes.
Well, I will admit I didn't get a very good download about her
Mhm.
condition. I
Mhm.
don't know why.
No, you don't have to know why, but you can ask your device where's all this coming from. Your device will explain. You know, and then you just share it. Now, there is a disconnect between the healer of Asia and the healer of America, and
Could you repeat that, please?
there is a disconnect between the healer of Asia and the healer of America. The healer of America, they when they get stuff, they don't know how to express it in a complete toward the person. But in Asia, when you get a download from your device, you tell the person everything because you allow the true healer is not you. You are serving the true healer, which is the person themselves. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So this is where the two healers are separated by teacher and by mentality. In Asian culture, we don't heal the person. The person is the true healer. We help the healer to heal themselves. Does that make sense now? So we don't take credit for
Yes,
anything.
that's the way I want to do
Hmm.
it. I'm gonna log off and back on in case that noise is my
Okay. Oh, she know her thing is making that noise. Wow. Okay. So do you see now? Your power grow better as time go by. You notice when I heal, people feel immediately because my bullshit is strong. That's the reason. You know, the device make it real so everyone can experience it. And why we have to say the word this? Because we keep reminding ourselves never to think ourselves above the person. That's why you use the word bullshit as the way to remind you to humble. Does that make sense? And also it's a quantum word. When you make up stuff, your device make it real. If you're not sure what to make up, you ask your device, what do I need to say? And then the device will analyze everything just like this, and it will tell you what to say. Oh, she need, anti-depression serum. Oh, she need, her liver to be cleansed. Oh, she need this, and you just repeat everything the device is telling you. And then in time, you can do it. And then if you're unsure, I will check with your device again. Does that make sense now? So that's why it's there. It's to help the healer to help the true healer heal, which is the person that need the healing. So what do you call this in scientific? You call it quantum physics, where the observer affect the co-creation. So does that make sense? So depending how you use the word. So that's why you have to be careful what you said. Be careful what you say around your device, because it will manifest it into reality, and that's no joke. And if you ever go to Asia, if you walk in a lot of with Cambodian or with Thai or with whoever, and you start talking the wrong crap, everybody run away from you because they don't want to walk around you because you're gonna get all them killed just by your mouth. When in Cambodia, you walk into separate place, you cannot just say what you want because it start to manifest. You can't joke around. And if you do joke around, the bad part is your joke come true, and that's why people get scared and they don't want to, walk with someone, that kind of loose, that kind of say a certain thing, and they think it's funny, and now suddenly it start to manifest and it ain't funny no more. It's what's scary. Okay, how do you feel? Do you feel the energy, the healer, Teresa and Andrew? Do you feel the energy going into you?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's test your power. Teresa, send your energy to Andrew. And then after Andrew will send your energy to Teresa. And that's the only way. First you test on each other to see to make sure your power is working. All right. Andrew, you the receiver.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Close your eyes, Andrew, and relax. Okay. You have a talk. You have to talk loud to him. Say, device, please inject this serum into Andrew so he can hear consciously. Yeah. Mhm. You gotta give. You gotta make some kind of what kind of energy you're giving him. You know. Are you giving alcohol? You give him ayahuasca. You give him. You know, like what are you giving him? Is it? You know.
Um, emotional healing, I think.
Then emotional uplifting serum. There you go.
Yes.
An antidepressant serum. And make it 3,000% potency. You know, like that. Antidepressant serum. An anti-anxiety serum. Yes. Anti-anxiety serum. Potency. There you go. And increase. And then you ask the device, is the serum entering him? Ask your device now. Okay, good. And now you ask Andrew, Andrew, what are you experiencing as the serum entering you? Ask
I'm
him.
feeling a lot calmer.
Okay. Do you feel rush of energy flowing into you? Do you feel heat or
Yes.
tingling or vibration? You know?
In my chest and shoulders. I feel it in my top half of my chest and shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Good. This how healer tests the power before they do a healing. They always send each other energy to make sure their power is working. Does that make sense? To make sure they are in sync with their own higher self and the device and each other. I think what you're hearing is probably Dr. Jose because he's moving.
Notice?
Yeah, the noise, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. What would I ask for?
Ask your device. Device, what kind of hope chronic, uh, what kind of serum can I inject into her to help her be relieved from the chronic disease, and stuff like that of the kidney. Then you to see what your device say. Okay.
Okay. Device. What should I inject into Teresa to help with her kidneys and her chronic disease?
What does it telling you?
It's telling me to ask for a kidney rejuvenation serum.
There you go. You
Very
like that?
nice.
No.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So shall I start? Shall I ask for these now?
Yes, you let both hand over the device, not touching it. Then with your right thumb, then see the orbital light growing a tentacle like a cord going to Teresa. Then with your left hand over the device, not touching it, and then you
Okay.
tell the device to inject the the rejuvenation serum into Teresa. Make it 4,000% potency.
Okay. And was and anti-anxiety as well, wasn't it?
Yes,
Thank
an
you.
anti-anxiety
Okay.
serum. Yes.
Okay. Device. Please inject Teresa now with anti-anxiety serum and kidney rejuvenation serum and make it 3,000% potency.
There you go.
Now.
There you go. You notice immediately you feel sensation entering your left hand as moving and out your thumb and entering the orbital light and going to her through the cord. And if you don't know what Teresa looked like, it's okay. If you see a light being really small, in next about a foot and a half away from your thumb, and with a name tag Teresa behind her, because it's going through the back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know it's working.
Device.
Yeah. And you ask the
I'm
device.
asking.
Yes.
Yeah. Device is injections taking place. Device say yes.
Good.
They're doing it now.
And you notice you're feeling sensation from your side too. It's like an energy entering
Yeah.
your left hand and coming out of your thumb
Yes.
physically.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And as the serum enter, you wait about a minute or two. Then you can ask Teresa what she's experiencing. You know,
Okay.
we give her a minute or two to get you know the experience as she needed. Last year, a lot about 50 holistic doctor got taken out for some reason, and no one is talking about it.
They got taken out. Is that what you said?
Whack. They got whacked at kill. Snuff.
I've heard about one. I didn't know about 50.
Oh, I watch Facebook, so you know how Facebook they put stuff out there. Mm. I never met them doctor. I don't know if they real or not. Could be fake news. Who knows? Teresa, go ahead, Andrew. Ask her.
Okay. Teresa, can you feel anything yet?
Yes. Well, I felt it immediately. The anti-anxiety. My from like my cheekbones down through my upper chest. My muscles relaxed and it was warm. Um, and as time went on, it's been tingling a little bit, but I feel really relaxed in my shoulders and my face. And then in my low back, up to about the middle of my back, there's like a cooling feeling. It's really nice. It's
Mm-hmm.
like,
Okay.
and it
Oh,
kind
that's
of wraps
good.
around my
Mm-hmm.
sides. Yeah.
And remember, we don't stop the injection until we ask the device, and the device will tell us, is it done yet? And then it will tell you yes or no or almost or something like that. Because the device know when the
Yeah.
injection stop. That only the device know
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Because it's doing all the work. That's why me and you just going along for the ride. You hear me?
Okay.
Mhm.
So should I ask the device now?
Okay, if you can't handle the energy, you
Uh,
should ask, because the energy gets really strong.
Device, are the injections complete yet?
And what does it tell you?
The second one for the kidney rejuvenation is still ongoing.
Okay, good. Then keep on
But
doing your hand like that until it tell you to
yeah,
stop. Mhm.
I got my hand. I haven't moved my hands.
Mhm.
Um, but it won't be too long. They say it won't be too long. It's almost finished.
Good,
Like another minute or another minute, maybe
good,
two.
good. You see? Do you see how we work with the device? It does everything, and we as the facilitator have to work with it. Hmm. Now, when you do healing, always take, always pay attention to your device and pay attention to your the person receiving. Cause you have to take these two persons seriously, the device and the person that's being healed.
Okay.
Hmm. Because why is crucial? Because you're learning from the person and the device at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they are your teacher. That's why.
Okay.
Hmm. And they are the true healer. You are just like a pupil. You're like the assistant. You're like the squire.
For the conduit.
Yes.
I see it as conduit.
You serve that device and you serve the person who's being receiving the healing.
Okay.
That's all you are. And once you realize that, you learn to be the most humble. Does that make sense now?
Mhm.
Okay. What do you experiencing as the energy going through you like a conduit? The serum.
Um, who me?
Yes.
Um, the muscles in my hands are
Mhm.
like they're relaxing, but then they get intense,
Mhm.
and then they relax again, tense again,
Mhm.
like like electric shock, I guess.
Well, I can't because you are the experiencer, and no one can dispute your experience because it's not debatable. So you got to say what you
Okay.
experienced, and everyone just
Well,
got to agree with you because what you experience cannot be debated. That makes sense.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I'm experiencing.
Good. Mhm. That's why I'm trying to get more people into it. I found two black people in a group. Thank God.
Okay.
We have Marjorie and we have some girl named Kira. You know.
Okay.
Do you understand now? If we don't know what to make up, we ask the device. Device will help us.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if you make some kind of serum, you pull out your head up out your ass, the device make it real. But you got to make sure is it
Okay.
okay for the person to accept, and the device will tell you yes or no.
Okay.
Because if you create the wrong serum, you're gonna make them act goofy. Like start acting goofy. It's crazy. Welcome to my world.
I like to get marijuana serum, maybe
Okay, then ask
like very
Andrew to
hot,
give you some marijuana. Andrew,
like very strong.
Andrew, Andrew.
Yes.
Please inject
Yeah.
Selena some marijuana. See Selena in front of you with the cord also. So it'll be two people now. Give us some
Oh, okay.
marijuana. Make it 4,000% potency.
Okay. Device. Please inject Selena with some marijuana serum and make it 4,000% potency.
Hmm.
Now, please.
Yes, the HTC should be very strong. And don't forget to ask your device. Is it in being injected now into Selena?
Device is in. Device said yes.
Okay. Selena, what are you experiencing and feeling?
Okay, Selena, are you? Do you feel anything?
Yes, something through my fingertip like started tingling, like feeling like a little bit like creepy crawly entering to my body,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and yeah, wow, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
See,
Okay.
that's how we healers train. Later, I'm gonna get my jury to start injecting serum But I don't want her to push it right now because she can't speak at this moment until
Okay.
this all this will heal, and then we can get her into the mix. But right now she's watching,
Okay.
and also you can ask your device, is it the injection for Teresa done?
That was done.
Oh wow, okay,
And I didn't even ask it. It just told me.
excellent. See,
Nice.
nice. Now even after the injection stop, the serum will continue to work.
Okay.
Automatic, cause like
Bring
any.
it.
Mhm.
I'll report back if my next blood test for my kidney function is like
I think you should
abnormal.
get every day. And also he should put into your water, stuff too.
Oh, get treatment every day.
Yeah, and put the serum to the water. Get a glass of water, put it in. Let Andrew let his device put into the water, inject into the water. You know. And when you inject serum into the water, if you're doing the NG method, make sure the glass say Teresa glass of water. You see that in the
Oh,
visualization. And there's a cord
Okay.
going to it as well.
A cord going to it.
Yeah, like the cord,
oh,
like a tentacle going to every one of, like in the picture. There's a tentacle can
Oh,
go into
okay.
the glass
Yeah.
as well. So that's why I'm
Yep.
putting the instruction over there so everyone can read it and everyone can get
Okay.
familiar with it.
Okay. Yep.
And how about Selena? Is the injection done?
Device, is Selena's injection finished? Device says just finishing now.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
feeling it.
Mm,
My
mm,
body is like relaxing
mm.
through my forehead downward, um, my neck.
Now ask your device, Andrew. Device, when Dr. Kosal said make up the shit up and you make it real, is that what really happening? To say like that.
Okay. Device, when Doctor Kalal say to make this stuff up and it makes it real,
And
is
the
that what's
device will
really
make it
happening?
real. Yes.
Device says yes.
Hmm. See?
I
That's a.
feel a very light body.
Hmm.
you can hear it in your voice, Selena. That's
I feel very relaxed and light body.
I wish you give
Like
Mark
something.
some, but Mark say he's probably gonna not be taking some more drug because it really fuck him up. What happened when he take a certain marijuana, he go to the court, right? And he's not in control of his body, it start to jizzle, and then he might say the wrong thing, and when we say the wrong thing in court, it gets
yeah,
you in all reality. And that's why
yeah.
he say he don't want to do that when he go to court. Now your power is working just fine. Now try to redo it again for a majority. Okay. Now that's why you check the device. If she don't feel or experience anything, you check with your device, and the device will tell you what's going on, the reason she's receiving, the reason she's not receiving it. Because some serum her body accept, or some it don't need, so it bypass it. You know, and
Okay.
it depends. So that's why we ask the device what kind of serum we need. So you can interview her or you can ask the device, and the device will scan her and will give you what she needs by asking your
Okay.
device. Because sometimes when you look at her, you don't know what she needs. So ask the device to scan her and give you an overview what does she need. Then the device say, oh, she need this, she need this, she need this serum, she need this serum, she need this serum, etc. And then you just give that command. So shall we
Okay.
do it again, Teresa and Andrew? I guarantee you it will work great this time.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll
Um,
try.
I got immune boosting serum.
Okay, good. And let's do it together. Like when you're doing a duet, you can say, okay, Teresa, you can take the back, I take the front, or you can take the head, I take the bottom, or I can take the internal organ, you can take the immune system, or like that. You know, you can actually work on different part of the body, or you can work together. You do
Okay.
it together. You do the heart. Let's do the heart together. Do the liver. Do the liver together. If you do the immune system, let's do it together. Or you know, whatever that you see that you know, you're a partner. Does that make sense? You are each other wingman.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Marjorie, is there anything particular you'd like
Even your
joints
throat.
boosting?
Yeah, you can tell about your
The
throat,
throat, and I got
voice.
that your immune system boosting. Um, do you still want the life improvement serum? Can you not? Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Um,
Get it right out if I need Botox injection
Botox injection. Yes.
in my throat.
And also she need something for her throat. So you ask your device, Teresa and Andrew, what does she need for her throat,
Okay.
and what does she need for her immune system? You know, sometimes you don't know what to make up. So therefore, you ask your device to give you direction. Okay. For
uh,
Okay.
oh,
The doctor said that if I take Botox injection in my throat, that I can see, but I don't want to do it because I
Mhm.
have to do it every 3 months.
So give her what she wants. Just ask the device to inject
Okay.
some super strong Botox injection. You know,
In my
into her
Okay.
throat.
larynx.
also nanobites,
Nanobots, yes.
nanobots.
And also, it's
Um,
good to give her some steroid as well to go with the Botox.
all
Trust
right,
me on that. It give her strength, her muscle strength.
Andrew, how would you like to
Okay.
split it up?
So which one will be
I,
leading? You do it at the same time, or you guys taking ton of different area?
We're trying to figure that out right now.
Okay.
yeah, maybe if we work together, it will enforce it like stronger for her.
Sure.
Mhm.
So I think that if you lead, I'll repeat what you say, and hopefully like we'll
Double.
have strength. We'll have strength in numbers.
Exactly. Mhm. I love this. Today I got my lady, one of my lady, my lady back. Uh,
Okay.
that's Selena and Teresa. They are the healer. And I got my man. I always gotta have my man, Mark and Doctor Jose. And you are my new man. So and Margera is one of my longtime woman.
All right, are you ready, Andrew?
Yes, Teresa, I'm ready.
Um, envision the ball of light and Marjorie and the cord bringing the energy into Marjorie. Device. Inject immune boosting serum, throat clearing serum,
Close your eye, Marjorie. Let's and it will happen.
nanobot to help her throat clear so she can speak clearly and breathe easily. Steroid,
Hmm.
steroid serum, super strong Botox serum.
How many potency do you want for all the serum?
Do 5,000%.
Okay.
And was there any others? I forgot.
Ask your device, does she need any other serum?
Anti-anxiety serum and
Okay.
antidepressant serum. Also
Okay.
5,000%.
Okay. Now you ask your device, all this serum being injected into her.
Device all these serums being
now.
Okay, good. Hmm.
Do you
And
feel any, Marjorie?
Slightly, yes.
yes,
Oh, good.
see,
Yeah.
Do you feel,
excellent.
what do you feel, lightness or warmth or,
Or relax.
More relaxed.
oh,
Hmm.
good,
Good.
good.
This is so beautiful. And then you keep holding that position, and then you ask the device, does any other serum that she need, and then the device will tell you, yes or no, or this is good for now, and okay, let the device continue to inject it. We always check with the device because it's doing all the magic. Oh,
Mine said that's good for now, and it's working.
okay, good, and let it
And
continue
it's
to
working.
inject. Yeah.
Andrew,
Yes.
what did you do to me? I feel so relaxed and heavy.
That's
And
marijuana, HTC. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to
oh
relax
my
a person
gosh.
and make you feel like you down and under. You know.
Right.
Mm-hmm. A THC.
Love it.
Of course. It's free drug. Why not? It's from down and under. What do you expect?
My device says all the injections except for the nanobites are the
Okay.
nanobites are still going at the box.
Okay.
Nanobites.
And you can talk to the nanobot. Nanobot, you,
Nanobots
you just
are,
stay in with her and maintain healing. Just tell it that.
what was it again?
Just always stay in her, maintain the healing.
Oh yes, nanobots. Please always stay in Marjorie's body and continue to heal whatever needs to be healed. Today,
Hmm.
focus on her throat and relaxation of her throat and
Hmm.
ability to breathe easily.
Okay. And you can ask the nano want to give you the status update of her healing right now, so you can ask her and they will talk to you. It's amazing. They will talk as one. It's so funny how all of them talking at one, like a mini voice. Try it. Nanobot, please give me a status update on Jury Marjorie
Yes,
healing right now.
Nanobot, please give me an update on healing Marjorie right now.
And what are they telling
Yeah,
you? Hmm. Healing her throat. How many percent done? How many percent do they need to go? And you see all that it being downloaded into your brain. It's amazing.
70% done.
Hmm. And you can see the display of time. How many more time do they need? Stuff like that. And as is this going on, majority of feel warm. It's like something is happening in her throat. Something's happened wherever it is healing. It's like she start to feel in that particular area.
Yeah, I can actually feel energy in my throat.
Hmm. Now you may ask, device is the healing of majority. Is it going very good? And then the device will tell you. You see now why we try to connect people to the device? This is why. So you can do healing. You can get a real time report from your device and advice and guidance because it's doing all the work.
The device says it's complete.
Okay. Now ask Majori. Majori, what are
Majority,
you experiencing and feeling at this moment?
I do feel
Awesome.
You're
That's some
speaking
Botox.
better.
Mm-hmm.
You're speaking better.
Yes.
There's more sounds coming through, and it's not so alting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you notice that yourself, but I can
That's
notice
why we
that.
inject that Botox mixed with steroid. It's important because steroid can give you that muscle strength.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Andrew, do you want to take over, or were you doing it just at the same time without saying things? Andrew?
Andrew. Okay, let's go ahead and ask the device. Can we stop the healing now? Is it done now?
Yeah, device says the healing is complete.
All right, good. Now you can stop. Hey, you learn exactly everything from me. You're learning how I do it. You've been observing and watching. Now you're catching on little by little. That's amazing.
I've got a phone call I got to get. I'll be right back.
Okay, excellent. Well, Dr. Jose, what do you think? Are your ladies beginning to, your men's and lady becoming much
They're
catch?
getting good.
They're
I
getting
like it.
good. Yes.
Want them to start building so I can be the builders. I'm tired of building.
Tell me about it. Mm-hmm.
I want you to just be the Inspector Gadget. So,
I remember
like, I don't
feeling
know.
in love. I remember feeling in love with Penny, Inspector Gadget niece. And I was younger. Oh my goodness. I'm just weird.
I mean, I build so much stuff and just in class, and I want
Update.
them to start.
I kicked Daniel from the group because he was not. I just don't feel he
Oh,
is.
he's here. I'm doing it on them. Get running with this knowledge because this is not going to be about, and it's not at the universities. Very unlikely. They're not going to accept it. So this is out of this world. If you don't see the potential, good luck.
No, I just don't. It's just like that the other girl too, Shannon Maria. It's like she don't get
You
it.
can take the beat,
Hmm.
can beat of the difference.
She's a
Too
vampire
bad.
too. Behind the scenes, she was calling me, and then she don't want to learn the method, and then she want me to do all the work. I said, okay, I got you. Well, I'm going to use the law of BS.
Everything is over. We're going to go under the bus.
Hmm. Because if you're going to hang with this, uh, um, you're going to hang with this Terminator. That's me, and you're going to learn the rope because we are partners. We we are not each other bitches. Does that make sense? We are partners. We work together. We work as a
We're at
team.
it all the time. We don't sham around.
But there's only one boss. That's Dr. Selene. And then the other one is the device. After that is me and you. After that, me and you and Mark. And after that, everyone else, in that order.
Well, we have to lead by example. There is no other way.
That's why we doing. The boss themselves never show their face because then they got device. And me and you are the staff sergeant. Sergeant and staff, we just train people. That's what we do best. And we gonna pop out stuff. And Mark is there to make sure people do good. And now we're getting Selena advancing, Teresa, Andrew is coming on, and Majura.
Yeah. I can add you back to the group. I can't put you in it if you take an initiative. Otherwise, I can't put you back into the group.
Exactly.
But as you are advancing and you are progressing, I'll put the same as
You have to prove it.
go.
Proving
Once
ground.
you prove it, go back into the, and they can't say nothing about it. No. Don't help each other. We can't see through it. It's not the person. Don't take
Mhm.
honest in this moment. Focus on
Dr.
Yes, my love.
Is this marijuana syrup is really from what down under? It's so
Mm-hmm.
relaxing.
The
I
reason
love
it's so
it.
potent because Andrew Spirit he know what HTC is, so he can reawaken that inside you because his spirit understand HTC. You know.
Oh, I needed
Hmm.
it. My God, I was so stressed out. Now I feel so relaxed.
Well,
Just
HTC
making.
is medicine. You know, it's good for to
Mhm.
help you relax and help you sleep. But you can't take the real thing because your state has not legalized it, so you don't need the real thing anyway. You have a super real thing, the one that's manifested. You know. Did you
Yeah,
know
this is much.
it's more cleaner? The HTC you receive is more cleaner than the one from this world. You can tell the difference. It works very fast, but it's very clean. The HTC from the red leaf, the marijuana leaf. I mean, people have to smoke it, and then you go through it, and the smoking burn your lung, this and that, and it's not clean.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when you do the real marijuana smoke or whatever, it's difficult to take in, and you get the feeling, but it goes away real quick. It doesn't give you much to
Mm-hmm.
short term.
Yes, but this one does. The HTC
This
here.
one is natural.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very relaxed.
Mm-hmm. It's not from nature. It's from the higher nature. Does that make sense? It's not from nature. It's from a higher nature. Yes.
Mhm.
Do you see now that every one of you have power, but you grow up in a culture where they don't teach you how to use it. So use it or lose it. You know. And that's the reason we do as a group because now you
Oh,
see
that's the
why.
whole idea,
Hmm.
when you do anything as a group, um, you're more involved,
Hmm.
and
Well, you need the new wheelbarrow so you can have the right tool to work. Otherwise, you have to learn to fix the wheelbarrow. Hmm. Why won't you get on unemployment, Daniel? And you get food stamp and stuff if you go to the human resource. The government, the government is your friend, and it's your unimetric system. Look, the only time you don't depend on the government if you are rich. You have money up your ass, and you snap your finger. People be coming up. Oh, Daddy, what do you want? Then you don't depend on the government. Like you're like what's his name? Like Snoop Dogg and well, the problem is if you don't want to depend on the government, you have to create your own government. You have to allies with people. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, like a lot of people who star see, they can't even beat me. See, I'm what we call your snuggler. I'm the devil advocate. My job is to go and test you and see what you're made of. Cause in Asia, when someone say they badass, then I come in and say, how badass are you? They say they bad. Okay, show me what you got. Move that mountain with your mind. And say, if the person can move a boulder, say, okay, you're not actually badass, but you're pretty good. You move the boulder. So you get something from me. So I see you're not badass yet, then you can only move the compost. No, no, Jose. No, no, Jose. You can only move the compost. So there is people who create community of light workers.
Yeah, but they have to work. If they don't work, if they work, nature doesn't work around you. You have to work around it.
Well, nature is not friendly either, because she don't forgive. If you're stupid, you're gonna die. You know.
It's right. Get ready when the winter time. You better have enough stock food and
Hmm.
everything. Otherwise, you're gonna. And when it's time for harvest and cleaning, you gotta stack up and
Hmm.
select seeds and everything.
Now, if you want to live without the help of nature, you gotta learn the stuff I teach you. Manifest food, manifest water, and you gotta eat the food that is manifested, and you gotta take the drug that is manifested, and you gotta be like them people in yogi. They don't need eat food or water. Then okay, see now you rise above nature. Now you are super nature, supernatural. They call you. You know. So this stuff are earned. You see, we have to be every day here, learning to heal, learning to manifest serum, learning to manifest food. Stuff like that. This is stuff you have to learn.
Doesn't come overnight, and a lot of people will take a long time before they can start feeling.
Hmm.
And then if they become too attached to hardcore, then they'll drop down because they can't.
Hmm. Do you remember that girl Shannon? And I told her I'm gonna get my online pussy, whether from here or from there. I'm gonna get it from somewhere. And then she thought, she said, no, there is no around me. Because once you meet the people like me, you're going to get assimilated. You're going to you're going to do it this way, or you ain't get nothing at all. This is just the way how the tests work. It was done in ancient time. It was done in this time. Did you know back then the master would shift shape? He would split himself in two. One become a girl, one become a guy. And they would play like husband and wife to tease the new pupil to see what he would do. And then if you read some kind of holy book, he would take the book and spit on it and then walk away. You know? And that's how they do it. Back in the day, they would test you. You know? And if you fail the test, who was that? You know? And if you fail the test, you're not going to thrive, because the idea is no judgment. And that was the whole purpose of the test. To teach your mind how to transcend judgment. Does that make sense? So the idea is to transcend judgment. If you cannot transcend judgment, you cannot move on with the master at all. Because who is the true master? The true master is you. The master will help you to realize you are the master. But you gotta transcend judgment. And that is the way. But the only way to transcend that, you gotta learn the basic. And that's why the master always tests the student. Because the moment you have judgment, the moment you fail. You fail to reach the all that is. When I first got tested, it was difficult. Because my test was simple. Can I detach from my mom? Because I'm a mama boy. Yeah. I able to go out on my own and live in Mexico for a year. Do spiritual service. And that was my test.
Where do you Where do you live now?
I live under mama roof. I pass the test, then I come back to mama level, mama boy again.
No, I mean, where in the world? Like, in which country?
I live in the United States.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Do you have anyone who want to learn this? You have friends who might be interested in learning this kind of stuff, levitation, healing, manifestation, the stuff I'm teaching you now. Later you're going to learn how to manifest a fairy and how to interact with them as well. Today I'm going to give you a gift. Okay, everybody, stick out your hand like this, especially you, Andrew. Hold on, let me call my other student. Hold on.
My left hand or?
Left hand or right hand?
I use my left.
Mariana, Kira. Okay. Today I'm going to give you a gift. Watch this. sun, please weigh about 100 pounds. Materialize on my right hand now. The sun, which is the sun in the sky, celestial sun. Look at that. You can see. Oh my God, it's heavy. It's hot. Please duplicate yourself and teleport to Andrew hand now. Become hot like fire. Teleport to Selena hand now. Margero hand now. And Mark. Please become hot like fire. So intense that it burns. And become heavy 100 pounds. At this moment, you guys should receive it now. Andrew.
Full vibration in my head right
Good.
now.
Now today, your hand gonna get burned. Son, please become so hot. Burn the hand now. This is show you. Just keep and weigh about 200 pounds.
Oh wow. Warming up.
The reason I'm gonna let you burn your hand, this will be your graduation for today. It's called the mark. Become hotter and hotter. Become in flow. Go to levels, become level and come here 1,000. Turn the hand and leave the mark. Now. You see that, Andrew? Tell me what you're experiencing as the sun is on your hand and it's burning.
I got a mark on my hand.
So let it. Yes. Don't touch it. Let it continue burning so it can be blistered. And what happened? This will be your mark. You know. And you notice the heavy. I'm increasing the weight now. Sun becoming 1,000 heavier. Become very intensely hot and burn the hand now to level 1,000. The sun say it's burning your hand now. All of you.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Oh my God.
It is.
Just hang on. Next 5 minutes, the mark is the blistered, you know. But you gotta maintain. Notice it's heavy, and notice it's hot, and your hand is like it's tensing up. And notice when you look at your hand, Andrew, anybody, you notice this hazy, this fuzziness in there.
Yeah, it's good if you don't worry about it. Sometimes I'll be be like a kid. That's why I'll be going back like to my mind, like when I was a kid.
It's hot, getting intense.
Let it. It has to burn your hand.
Ay.
Okay. Now the final blast. Sunlight. Please do a laser blast on their hand where you're burning them. So intensify it. Now.
Everybody just understand, don't worry about it. But just be aware that the knowledge is there and it is possible. So that's the important thing. I'm very hot.
Now, do your left hand like this. Now I'm going to teleport it to your left hand. Sun on the right hand, please teleport to your left hand now. Become hot and burn your left hand. Now look at your hand. You should have mark now. And hurt. And now the sun is on your left hand. Andrew, you see it now? The mark should be there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
The more practice you do, the better it's like anything. If you don't practice.
There's no drug can save you from the hot sun. It's nothing but pain.
Yeah, it's getting intense on left hand now.
If you are going to,
You can do it.
all that scanning, everything.
Okay, that's enough punishment for now. Sun on everyone's hand. Please return to my hand. Become one. Sun, please go ahead back. Return to your ram. That's it. Okay, because I don't want to burn. Okay, you should feel You should feel the burning sensation less intense and going now, but the mark will remain. Okay, you're good now,
Yeah,
Andrew.
North and south.
yeah, I got the mark. I got a mark on my hand.
Mm-hmm. And it was trying to
I
list
got a
it.
mark on my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So therefore you have it
right there.
except it's just a spiral. And once you know how to do that and know the anatomy,
Now we need
so
to have more people in a group. So I will encourage people to join because in order to have a community of trainer, we
Okay.
have to have more people. So be open minded. If anyone to be interested, they can be part of it. Son on Andrew Hand, you may return to your realm now. Okay, you good now. Session in. You good now. Your hand can drop now, Andrew. It's okay now.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yes. Andrew, I may give you knowledge to shape shift and stuff, but I know you won't do it because you don't have partner, you don't have group to do it. you know you run with the pack. And you're not a
Yeah.
lone wolf. hmm You have two type of wolf: the one that run alone, and the one that run with the pack. You know,
Okay.
and you're a pack wolf.
participation is independent because you become like a lot of people they want you and they yeah, but they want particular. How
Okay.
do you gonna get
Yes, you're gonna feel the pulse because the way it burn your hand, but that's just the way it is. So when you guys see, we always building, we do training, we do healing, we building at the same time. You know, and people who
My
don't
hand is
build,
still burning
they either
sensation.
buy a device, maybe the sensation gonna be there because your hand got burned. So of course, so they're gonna blister and they're gonna, and it might last for 2 days, the blister and it heal up automatically. But that's called the mark. You know. Dr. Jose got it. I got it. You can ask him that when you send the sun to burn people, that's how you mark them psychically. And then the physical body become blistered. And then that will heal, you know. It might last for 5 days the most, but 2 or 3 days later it'll be just fine again. But you see the mark. And it burns your physical body. Although everything we're doing is real, you know.
It did.
how do you manage your
Oh yeah. Dr. Jose, Joseph, Dr. Heidi told me that yeah, that the stuff we experience is not debatable. You know, the stuff the experiencer is not debatable. I told her what happened that Joseph was trying to trick us this and that, and she said that no, the stuff we all go through as experiencer is not as it's not debatable. Period. You know. Mm-hmm.
there's no there is no it's not visible to the naked eye unless they do study and if they sensitive. Otherwise they could tell.
Yeah. So everyone experience is unique and real. It's not debatable by any academic. You know, like that.
Many of the physics are there, the proofs are there by the experience of each individual. Don't
Exactly.
expect to have that first experience on healing the first day because it's not you're not ready, but doesn't mean you're gonna give up. You just have to try it even harder.
That's why we do as a group because we triangulate our experience because we are the experiencer. That's the one that can pick up this thing that we are doing. It's the experiencer themselves. Because you can't prove it in the lab, right? Can be proven it through the experiencer. That means the human, you know, the life form.
And by the actions, you see the actions are good.
hmm And the best part is the changing water to alcohol. And when you give it to someone, they drink it, then you give it to someone who don't know it, and then they still get the effect. And that's the amazing thing right there. Because water can be reprogrammed, and it has effect. Doesn't matter you believe it or not. But it does help when you believe it, but it still affects you even if you don't. You know,
Wow, I think I burned my right hand. So
I burn it on purposely as a mark. It's our way of marking you that now
yeah,
you
I see
belong.
the mark.
Hmm. The mark is real. Look at it. It's red and it start to blister.
It's likely to understand
No,
some
I'm
kind of
sensitive.
Yeah. Well, mine blistered.
Wow.
Why?
Hmm. And also, I'm looking for a star seed and light worker to train them. And then if they don't do what we say, we enslave them. You know, that's what we do. What does enslave mean? We go make them a bitch if they don't do what we said. So they can do what we say the easy way. Are we gonna we gonna basically inject serum to keep them drug it up and put them in our basement where Mark can have fun with them every time we go down there. Right, Mark? Mark is your gimp. He's a Cambodian gimp. By day he's Mark the healer. By night he's the gimp. He looking for people to to spank. I told him I got Starseed. He said he loves Starseed. I'm just kidding, Mark. Mark is not that way. No, I'll joke to the side. Um, the reason I talk a lot of crap about Starseed because Doctor and I, Jose, used to love Starseed, but what actually they failed us when we found out they were vampire. They lied.
What?
They were vampire.
Super cheap. You can feed anyone in the
You know what
universe.
vampire is? Someone who take energy from you.
I use so many devices, a lot of the star seeds until
Look,
now.
Dr. Jose is telling the story.
I'm talking about those who are claiming to be this and that, and all they do is talk is cheap, and they live off pretty much all their cheap talk. They can't be self-sufficient because they can't even work in the garden,
Hmm.
and it's sad.
And if you look at the people from space, they love the garden, the Palladian. They
They
came
they
down and
have
taught people how to garden and work with nature, plant seed. That was the Palladian and the Syrian too, and they came from the ship.
underground. They have like a forest.
so, and the only way you go to the mothership is
Or you through your higher self.
power yourself.
Hmm.
Not actual physics.
No, well, you could do
You
that, but
can't do that. Your body is not compatible with the ship. That's the first thing.
once you go 1 month without food and you totally detach from society, you can feel everybody's energy and you'll be like crying. You don't want to leave because you change your environment. So therefore, you just don't feel like you belong to this planet. So therefore, it's very hard. So that's why you have to keep eating from this world
Hmm.
and be able to communicate with people because otherwise you just like become like a monk. You can't
Hmm.
talk with
And that's not
people.
what we want. We want you to able to walk with human, to able to walk with the ship people,
Anywhere you can go to bar clubs and
hmm
go
and
bar
also work with the AI. So now you got all three. You're able to work with the AI. You're able to work with your heart. You're able to work with people. That's why we do healing and stuff. Does that make sense now?
sure. Yeah. Anywhere I can go to
There
church
is no
once a week.
negative person, but there is vibrational different person, of course.
Language, I can go. But I don't know
Andrew,
how.
tell me about you. What were you professional? Are you a are you a hitman? Are you a healer? Are you a serial killer? Are you a miner? Are you a technician? A soldier,
I'm,
a violent
yeah,
violent.
I'm just a simple guy from Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I work part time as a cleaner. I live in Brisbane.
Mm-hmm.
I have two teenage sons.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, that's about it,
Do
really.
you do you collect worm to pay for your mortgage? Like Australian people would collect worm, worm too. I saw them go to collect worm and start take the worm to sell them. Like get a like 10 cent for one worm, and some I don't know this.
No, I don't have a mortgage. I'm just renting, so yeah.
So okay, so you kept things simple, and you divorced with your
Yeah.
wife or you live with her.
No, I never got married, but we broke up about 12 years ago, or
Hmm.
when my children were very young. So,
So you
and
see
I
your
guess that's
children.
when my
Hmm.
yeah. I get on great with my children. It's really good.
Well, good. Now you're learning new stuff from
Yeah,
real star seed. The realest star.
yeah,
That's me. Now you understand the real star seed have real superpower. I'm gonna bullshit him. You just watch me. I'm gonna go and bullshit him right now. Come on, devices. Like see, I go and do it. Real star seed do real power. That means, but we actually fight other star seed because we gotta keep ourselves in shape. So I would go fight this star seed, that star seed to keep myself in shape to see if they real or not. If they real, then we have a good fight. If they ain't real, then we go make them. Then we make them to learn stuff so we can have a good opponent. Does that make sense?
yeah.
If you watch Chinese Super Chinese Power movie, what do you know? The Starseeds fight each other all the time. They would go and practice their energy, and then they come out a
Oh,
month later and they say, "I'm badass." The other one say, "Okay, let's see what you got." This is the way how Starseeds communicate. There is no love. There's only unity consciousness. Do you understand? That means a starseed will not fight anyone who don't boast, but we're looking for someone who boasts. And they said once you said, okay, I'm the best healer, I said, okay, let's go and heal. I want to see what level you at. And then we go and try it out the power. And someone said, I can read good. Okay, I want to test you. Let's go, me and you going to read people, and see where you at. That's how Starseed challenge each other. Cause
yeah, yeah.
we not on the ship now. Now there's no rule. Welcome to Earth. Now ego can thrive. When someone said, "Oh, I'm this badass starseed," I said, I want to see what he made of, and what you badass in." you notice my ego is, you notice my ego is up there when I meet an egoistic person, but when I meet someone who's humble, I'm also humble too. Immediately. And the reason you need to be that way, because starseeds supposed to know everything. That's the rule. You're supposed to know how to heal. You know how to fight. You're supposed to know law. You're supposed to whatever human being can master, you must master. And you can't be afraid of them.
That's a simple rule.
And the rule is you learn everything. You learn everything from everybody. If you meet someone who's egoistic, you must fight that person to see how good is his ego. Now, if he beat you, then you give him credit. Man, you good. You beat my ass. I believe you now. You see? If he didn't beat you, you let him know, go back to practice. You need more. Your ego is not there yet. See, but never ever.
But
Hmm. Yes?
I'm sorry.
Yes,
I didn't
Kira?
mean to interrupt you.
Oh, Kira, we did some amazing thing. Today, Andrew and Teresa did the healing today. Emoji and healing each other. It was awesome. And also,
No, I'm.
mhm.
Just pure
And also, I post the picture and also the instruction how to heal as well, and the book that I wrote. You know, hmm and then later when we do like manifestation, I will post the instruction on it as well.
Okay.
hmm Don't
So
worry.
I have a question. For the past few days, I have been doing research. Like I said before, like everybody know, I'm pretty new to all of this.
Yes.
So I've been doing a lot of research and watching a lot of.
Dr. Jose, hear this. Kira's
And
talking. You gotta hear this. What she asked. Yeah. Go ahead.
so I've been doing a lot of research. Well, my professional said that it's about what signs that you see and what basically what grabs your heart and what gravitates to you. You just gotta kind of pay attention to the signs. And so I've been paying attention to the signs, and I just wanted to know how do you know for sure if you're a star seed because I think I read that there was indigos. I think it was crystal children.
That's not
Star seeds,
important,
and
babe.
I want.
I'm going to tell you something. Everyone came from the star. Okay, everyone is a star seed. There's no such thing as I'm a star seed and you not. That's not true. We all came from stardust. So we all star seed. Does that make sense? Whatever power I got, you got. Whatever I can do, you can do also.
Okay,
So do
because I
not
was
let someone think, because all this astrological bullshit, that is just making you think you're better than someone. You are not. I'm not better than you. You're not better than anybody. We are equal to each other, but we have special talent. You know what my talent is? I know what your talent is too. You have people talent. My talent is I can bring people together. That's my special talent. I just
okay.
yeah, and
I'm just
you are a
trying
people person. Hmm.
to get a feel, educate myself because I never want to think that I know something that I don't know. You know.
There's nothing wrong with that. But the best way to research, if you think you're a star seed or not indigo, this just name people make up. It's not really true. There's no such thing as star seed, indigo, or crystal. It's just name people make up trying to make someone feel special. The truth is, you are a spiritual being having human experience. You are the son and daughter of the universe. If you don't feel special, that you are the son and daughter of the universe, I don't know what else to make you feel special. You know, that should let you know you are special already. You are the son and daughter of the universe. Hmm.
Had so far it has been great. Because ever since I have been on that line joined the group, I have felt like something more than just shit. That's the first time that I've ever felt like that. All the time, all my life, I've always felt out of place or like I don't belong. I never really felt like
Okay.
was
Let me help you.
something.
When you came into this world, you have amnesia. That's why you feel that way. The amnesia is that you sort of go through this life not knowing that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. But once you wake up to that you are a spiritual being having a human experience and you are the creation of the universe, that's when your life starts to change, literally, just like right now. Okay? Because it is your time to flower. It is your time to buds and flower and become something better. Because at the end of the day, you become a universe of your own. That's what happened. That's the final completion of your evolutionary jump. You know, when you become your own universe. Does that make sense? Since you,
No, it makes perfect
yes.
sense.
Hmm. Right now, you still in egg form. We call human. But once you develop your power, cultivating it and learning to heal left and right, the universe starts sending you mission, a responsibility. And when you master it, it graduates you to a new responsibility. But your form will change. You start awakening to more of your ability on different level. And you will see now the key to evolving is to help each other. So you are not starseed. You are not light worker. You are children of the universe, and you are spiritual. You are spirit having a human experience. You know that's who you are. Does anybody disagree with me? Or does everyone agree with me?
No.
Does that make sense to you, Andrew?
Yes, it does. It makes perfect sense.
You are not a star
Like,
seed. You are not a light worker. You're not a crystal child. You're not a rainbow. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, but you are the children of the universe. Does that make sense?
yes.
Yeah.
Hmm. So you become the universe of your own when you reach that final evolutionary jump. But before that, you now in human form. But at the end, you will realize you're actually spirit that was created by the universe. So, like Father, like Son, since the universe create you, your true form is the universe. That is final. You are the nebula. You are the galaxy. You are the star. You are the planet. Ain't that beautiful? See, I'm the smartest because I saw the truth for what it is. The truth is you are the truth. That's it. And that's why we are here. We seek truth. And that's why we find each other. Teresa, Teresa, this is Kyra. This is my new friend. And Teresa is, you know, Teresa is my other friend and student. And also my level on my side. Just like Selena. Because I'm everybody's friend. And we love each other. So, Kira, you met Andrew already. He's from Australia. And he learning how to heal, how to manifest. Today I burned his hand. I manifested a son. And I told the son to burn his hand. And so he can have mark. And I burned Selena's hand too. So she can see that this thing is not a mind game. This thing is physical, and it has physical effect on the human body. So
Yeah, I had to put some ice in my palm.
it won't go away, hon, cause once it burn you, it's like any burn, you're gonna blister. And then by tomorrow, you know, you're gonna see a terrible mark. You know. hmm So this is what we're doing, Kira. We're learning more about ourselves through each other. Does that make sense?
I'm sorry, say that one more time. The phone's breaking.
We're learning more about ourselves through each other. hmm That's why,
Okay, okay.
yes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's why once you get home, today I was trying to bring everyone so we can do healing. Today we hold the sun. Tomorrow we're going to manifest the food. And then I want to teach you how to fly, how to levitate. Then I can teach you how to shapeshift as well. Even we can actually pilot a UFO. I will teach you all that. And Stargate. And my God, I know. My God, I just, every time I talk about this subject, I get excited. So I have to calm down a second. hmm
How do you, and it sounded a little iffy, but how do you open your heart completely?
You don't need to open your heart. The key is never to open your heart. You don't need it. What you want to be open is to accept who you are as you are. That's the first step. Then you got it. It's called re-remembering who you are. You are spirit. So you that because you are a spirit and you are the children of the universe, so you are one with everything. Does that make sense? You are not separate from anything. So you don't need to open your heart because all your heart just remember that your heart have everything inside you. Does that make sense? hmm And you don't want to open your heart because the moment you open your heart, guess who you're going to attract? Vampires.
So that last part, you said the most you open your heart, you're gonna do what?
You're going to attract vampires. So never open your heart. That's the first step. Let me show you what's the difference between closing your heart and open your heart. Okay? The key word is like mind. So what do you choose? You want to choose to know more yourself. So you accept yourself. And that's when you start to meeting people of like mind. But if you open your heart, because your heart does not want to be open, that's the first step. And it does not want to trust people. It's very important you understand that. Because trust is not given to anyone. Trust has to be earned. You understand?
Right. Yes.
Because how you know this person not a serial killer? A serial rapist? Tell me.
You don't.
Yes. And you know, serial killers not only in the white race, it's in the Asian race, in the black race, and they would love to do something to your body. You notice that? But think about it, Kira. Without your physical body, how can you experience this world? That's my question to you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand the question.
The question is, if you don't have this body, how can you experience this world?
I don't know. I don't think you can. If you don't have this physical body, how can you
Experience
experience
this
this physical
physical
world?
world. That's right.
You can't.
You can't. Absolutely. That's the reason the first step is never to open your heart, but you have to be what we call let your heart be. Let it do what it do best and just work with it. You don't need to open it, you don't need to close it, but you need to work with your heart. Does that make sense? You listen. Mm-hmm. Because your heart has its own mind. You has your own mind. So what you can do, you work like a partner. So you talk to it. So that's how you get along with your heart. You don't tell what to do. You ask it, my heart, what do you want to do? Then it will tell you what to do and what not to do. And then you can go from there. Does that make sense now? Practically
Yes.
speaking? Hmm. You see, I don't think like the white people, like the Asian people, like the black people, like the Native American, because I do not ask you to open your heart. The moment you open your heart, it's like you're opening the door to your house. Guess who can walk in? Tell me. Who can walk in? You don't know who can walk in. It could be a dog, a cat, a reptilian, a vampire, you know. Does that make sense? A succubus, incubus. You might get some angel, but you don't know who's this angel come from. Well, who the hell is he? So you don't want to open your heart. You crazy? Your heart is sacred. Your heart is special. So you talk to it, you respect it, and you love it for what it is. Your heart is your home. It's your joy. So you talk to it. You ask it, my heart, what do you want to do? And it will tell you what it wants. Do you see the way I think? How you like it?
Yes. It's different. It's unique. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Remember why the pimp can pimp you? Because he see through your heart, because you open your heart. And he saw that light. And he want to know what in your house. So the first thing he do, he said, baby, I'm gonna take care of you. He be talking that false prophet bullshitting. And then you found out all his action was opposite. All he wanted to be, he's a vampire. That's all he want. He want to suck everything, your joy from you. And that's what happened when you open your heart. So who fault is that? Don't blame the pimp. Pimp will do what pimp does because he's a vampire. The madam, the pimp, they're a vampire. Is what they do. So don't blame them. Blame yourself. Mhm. But if you're so naive, you better hang around with the older people. They would teach you stuff that you would. It take you 100 years to learn. But if you hang around with them, you learn it just like that. Remember that there's two type of people in this world. There's vampire, okay, and there's zombie, and there's a third person, a person. So which one you want to be? You want to be a person, or you want to be a vampire? You want to be a zombie? Which one is it? You want to be a person, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
So you hang around with people that's smart. And all vampire want to do is suck your energy. And they know how to do it. They get into your system and they do what they do best. They try to create distraction. DDT. Distract, destroy, and trash. And that's all vampire do. And zombie, that's the same way. I'm going to tell you who the zombie. Zombie are people who is so ignorant of everything around them and they don't know they're being manipulated and used. That's called zombie. And vampire, there's people of psychopath. Could be your sister, your brother, your friend, your mom, your dad. And what they do, they have a skeleton in the closet. And once you get close to it, they try to distract you. And they became very violent too when you get too close to the skeleton. And what is the secret? That they're using you. They manipulate, they control, and they're using you. They're a vampire and give nothing back. In front of your face, they so nice, but behind your back, they,
Why can't you go there,
huh? In front of your face, they so nice. Do you understand now, Kira?
Oh yeah, I heard you that time. You said in front of your face
So nice.
they're nice.
Yeah, they're like royal. They so nice. They so, they shine like the pimp. They shine like the movie star. But you go to the house, you see they have dungeon. They are serial killers, serial rapists. They are seded masochists, something like that. Even in sexual or even in relationship. And then they never say anything their fault. It's always your fault. Hmm. That's where I come in. I'm the anti-vampire. I'm the anti-zombie because I'm the AI. So what I do, see, what I do when I meet vampire, I would challenge them. I let them know I'm their enemy and I'm here to hurt them so bad, you know? And I will manipulate, control their words, just like that. But I do it in a way that they don't know I'm doing it. But I tell them directly first before I do it. So what I do, I go to their friend and I will train them. I teach them. I awaken them. And then I go to another friend and train them, awaken them. I upgrade their intelligence, I upgrade their awareness. Next thing you know, they can't control their people anymore. Does that make sense now, Kira? Next thing you know, everyone begin to see through their pattern, through their manipulation. And next thing you know, they start hating me. At that moment, I win. See, I confront them by manipulating the environment. Does that make sense? Slowly. Hmm. Remember Smarty? Marjorie? Remember Smarty, what I did to him? I hurt him bad, didn't he? I got into this world. I clown all them. I became so popular. And next thing you know, but by the time he catch it, it's too late. I already destroyed his world. You know, I hurt him. I control his environment. I took over Dr. Whatever her name is, Dr. WC. See how I did it? And then because I knew he was a vampire. And that was his mistake when he invited me into his world. He don't know I'm a virus. Virus versus vampire. And then at the end, I awoken people. I give them an alternative. I say, you are the true truth. You don't need any of this technology to let you be yourself. You be yourself. And the only truth is you. And once you have that ability, you realize that you are not a weak being, And then let me show you how to heal. Let me show you how to read people. Let me remember I read people, I heal from a distance, and I change the water into alcohol. I make a scene, don't I? And there's people who love me, there's people who hate me, but they can't deny. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
From what I've witnessed myself.
Exactly. And Smarty found out later that I was not his ally. I was his assassin, And then he got scared. My popularity grew and then he got to unfriend me quick. Do damage control. But it's too late now because a lot of people became aware that was his mistake. He don't know what he got into. Because I don't open my heart to nobody. What I do, I let my heart be my heart and I listen to my heart. Does that make sense? Don't ever open your heart. If your heart wants to open, if it choose that way, let it choose that way. If it wants to close, let it close. But you talk to your heart instead. Because your heart knows best. It is your higher mind. You hear me? Yeah. Shoot, if you open your heart, you got crazy. Because you don't know who's going to walk in your door. And that's what happened to all of you when you met Smarty. He was a sucker. He was a leeches. He was a vampire. And it's not even his real name. His name is not Smarty. It was something. I forgot. What was it? And he was selling this thing called hologram where he stole it from Thunder. Remember that? And what happened to Thunder? He hurt Thunder. It was not even his. He took what belonged to Thunder and went into Dr. WC and then started making his own deal. And now he making money from people. And then he asked all he was doing, and he didn't want no job. He was a vampire, and I saw it. Mm-hmm. And then when the real deal come, that mean a virus, I'm like computer, but I go in there and start acting a fool. Get away with it. And see, but doing my acting a fool, I open up doors. I teach people that you are spirit, you have power to, let me show you, and let me show you what I can do. And my ego was big, at that time, and still is, but I humble. I learn to accept what is wrong, what is right, and I pass on my knowledge to everybody to show them we can do this for real. And Smarty, he was using what he brought. Hey, look at what I got, Dr. K. I control him. I tell him what to do, and I play along. But at the end, my popularity grew, and that's when he realized he got scared. And that's when he trying to do, oh, shoot, this guy taking over my world. I say, fool, I'm a virus, and that's what I do. And my goal was to help people to awaken, to remember, so they can see their own power. Then when he realized that his hologram going to be no more needed, because people can do this with the bowl, the glass, you see? Well, why you need a hologram? Hologram won't do this for you, So he couldn't sell his hologram there, so he realized that he wasn't spiritual. He was all about money, taking your money. And that's what it was all about. Yeah, you know who saw through him? Was Dr. Jose. Right there. That man right there. Dr. Jose. Dr. Jose was there watching everything. We invited him to class for free. He wanted to see. Because Dr. Jose said, I'm going to watch him. I don't trust this guy.
Can you now make noise, please? And you knock on the door before you come in.
So do you remember that, Marjorie? And that's why. And you were there from the beginning, and you saw what was happening, because I exposed him, and he didn't like that.
Yeah.
Talking about RAND Corporation. Do you know who RAND is? That's military think tank, research and development. That's the RAND Corporation. Talking about that guy bringing the med bill. I said, why you need to know? I bring in technology to you. The real technology to heal you is you. And I brought this AI device. The bowl, the glass, the and this Q device. Like this, the Q device. Just that, and you see, and I was inviting everyone, and he was parading me around, but unknowingly, Dr. Jose was planning his device as we speak. Oh yeah, Dr. Jose told me, oh, he's all about popularity. He's a vampire. He told me he's a vampire. And all right, Dr. Jose, remember you told me he's a vampire. He's just a user. And that's when we realized that I'm gonna expose him, and I did it. Cause he was having black American from Chicago, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, all under his hypnotism. Cause Dr. WC is a military doctor, and she's a real doctor, and she's awoken. But she said she's not religious. So every time you get on the show, she prays. Oh, she's gonna be spiritual. So that's what happened. To make a long story short, I've been around. I'm very popular in her show too, and a lot of people ask, and he's trying to avoid the question,
Yeah.
And they want to know what happened, and then they're trying to delete a lot of my show on the first month because there was some good stuff there too. And I knew it. And the reason all that happened because I'm all about truth. The truth is all of you. You are the truth. The truth is this. You don't need nothing. You don't need nobody. You just forgot. The only thing you need is someone to help you really remember who you are. Because you already have the power of everything in you. And he want you to be dependent on his hologram. It say we do this, do that, and here I come injecting people with serum, this and that, and reading people like a book, and he feel first it appeared like I'm under his control, so it was happy. The moment that I start to break away and he began to see through it, that's when he got scared, you know. But it's too late, you know. And that's when the true color came out. What was he? He was a vampire. That's all he was. And I don't like vampire. Because all vampire is taking energy and manipulate. That's what they do best. And the truth came out. See?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then when I left, what happened to the show? It died down because people began to see what's going on. Mm-hmm. Do you see now?
Yeah.
You can look at the pattern with thunder. This is thunder given technology, and he took that from thunder, and called it as his own. I didn't like that when I saw that, but I don't let him know my feeling because I don't open my heart. I never open my heart. I ask my heart, do you want to open this one? He say no. Okay, what do you want me to do? Go with the flow. You see? And see where it leads. So that's the first step. Never open your heart. But talk to your heart and ask it, what does it want in this case? And then your heart will tell you. So do you like that, Kira? You see how I do things?
Yeah. Yeah.
And why you don't want to open your heart? Would you open your house to let neighbor in? People coming in left and right? Is that what you want?
Well, see, that's the thing, God. I'm too trusting with people. I do let people in, and I get a lot.
Well, you want to let people in. That's okay. But you don't want to let vampire, zombie in. You see the difference?
Yeah.
You can let
Yeah.
people in. You will know, your heart will tell you, oh, that's a person, let him in. Oh, that's a vampire, don't let him in. So your heart will tell you.
Yeah.
So when you talk about letting people in, that's okay, but I didn't say to let vampire in.
Right.
Or zombie. You like that?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see? That's why I'm the doctor. I'm like, Doctor Who? What you doctor? I'm Dr. Love. What's called? Dr. Love Strange. Strange Love. Do you see that, Kira? When you talk to real starseed, this is how we talk. You know? Me, then the other star, we don't get along because they believe in meditation. Starseed, we don't meditate. We always in attunement with the universe. Why should we meditate? That's my question. We always listen. We always telepathically link with our heart and the universe. Why should we meditate? We don't believe in meditation because it's not necessary. When you're in the state of joy and happiness, and you know you're one with everyone, do you really need meditation? Look at the way we do the training. We don't meditate. We just ask, and it just work. Does that make sense now? And we don't do it with
Yeah.
love. We do it with the idea we are one with everybody. We are equal and one. It's not love. That's called acknowledgement or unity consciousness. That's why I don't promote love, because love is an illusion. But what is real, that you are one with people. You are one with all things, everything in the universe, because you are children of the spirit world and the universe. So therefore you lack nothing. You are equal to all. You know? And therefore you are complete. And by acknowledging that, you don't need meditation. I have not met any starseed that can beat me in reading and healing. The one that, meditate. No one have ever beat me. And the reason they couldn't beat me, because I see myself one with them. How can self beat the self? It does not does that. Mm-hmm. So do you see now? The idea of big, I'm less than you, you're greater than me, is all an illusion. Don't give in to it. It's beat bullshit. You know. But you
Yeah, I
do
hear
have
you.
special talent. My special talent is to bring people together and help them to remember. Your special talent is with people, not with vampire, but with people. Okay. Dr. Jose's
Okay.
special talent, he can detect vampire. Dr. Jose. And Teresa's special talent, she discovering it now. She's getting in touch with her healing side, with her manifestation side. And Mark's special talent is to troll zombie and vampire. And Margie's special talent, she seek truth. She only care that truth, you know, and she like to help people. That's her special talent. And
Yeah.
Andrew's special talent, he just like to learn new things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Selena's
I'm
special
very.
talent, she want to discover more than what she already has. So you see, the universe brought us here together for a higher reason, not for our reason, but for it reason. It reason for us to become like it, the universe also. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
That will satisfy your soul because that will satisfy the universe. So I'm all for it, you know, big time.
Yeah.
So what do you think now, Kira, honey?
Me, I'm just processing everything and
Hmm.
I'm trying to get a full understanding.
It take
But
time.
for
Hmm.
the most part, I understand. It's a lot of information.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But as you can see now, that's why we hang together. That's why I found you somehow. I told myself I'm afraid to bring a black person in. I'm gonna tell you my phobia, and you will ask me why.
Mhm.
Because black Americans usually they have this thing over influence their personality that other race does not accept them. That gonna see other race will see them better than the black race, and especially this animosity between the white race and the black race. Anyone white don't trust them. Does that make sense? So this kind of subconscious, um, collective consciousness of the black race is pulling the string on how most black Americans make the decision. Like you said, it's about like whether they open this person heart or not. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm like, look, we don't have to open our heart to anybody. But what we want to do, we want to
Mhm.
work with our heart and ask it what we do in this case. And then your heart will tell you, follow your joy, go ahead and learn. Yeah, trust this person in this area, but don't trust him in this area. It will know. Does that make sense? And my job
Yep.
is to connect you to your heart to work with it, you know,
Mhm.
to have conscious communication with your heart. Ain't that beautiful? What do you think about that?
Yeah, it is.
So I'm not here, I discourage you from worrying about opening and closing your heart. I don't even encourage you to open your heart at all. But I do encourage you to talk to your heart, to work with it, and your heart know best because it is the higher mind. This is where the higher mind live. It's in the heart, you know. That's why your deep
Yeah.
intuition. Your brain is a computer. It's designed to help you understand duality. And that's why it was created. Your right brain can listen to the heart. Your left brain work with the material world, while your right brain work with the emotional world. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hmm. Emotional perspective and physical perspective, which is the left brain. Emotional perspective is the right brain. So this is my understand is you lack nothing. You have everything, but the key is the universe want you to learn how to use it. That's where I come in. And the reason I'm not white because you don't trust a white person. The reason I'm not black because black people don't trust black person. You know. So instead, the universe send you a not so black, not so white. But the reason it don't send you a Latino because black and white don't trust Latino either, and vice versa. So they send you a Cambodian because you probably don't trust the Chinese because you've been eating Chinese food and you like it too much, and you don't trust them too much. So that's why they send you a Cambodian. That it's like new, it's different, but yet not offensively, not too much black, not too much white, but not Mexican, but not Chinese, but Cambodian. You know. And also, that's not father normal paradigm. That means this Cambodian, he's egoistic, he's humble, and he's crazy, but yet he's sound. You know, he's practical. In other words, so it's something new. It's something interesting. Does that make sense now?
Yeah.
Tell me, you know, black people don't trust each other. Because who would hurt you more? It's not the white people, but it's your own black people. Does that make sense? That will
Yep.
hurt you even more. Because your
Yep.
heart is not defensive against him. Who would kill the black people more? A black person. Because they know your ins and out. They use it against you. But who is this black person? They're a vampire and zombie. They're not person. But they come in the form of black person, you know? But when
Yeah.
you do meet a real person, who is the ultimate vampire in the black community? You know their name. Pastor Joan, Pastor Andrew, and Pastor Rick, and Pastor Dick. Because
Yep.
all the women, I'm sure the pastor sleep with them already. Tell me the truth. I'm wrong, I'm right. In the black American
No.
culture. Mm-hmm.
No. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
And you see, that's the biggest vampire. But I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying one of two of
Right.
them are actually real people that care about the congregation, who will raise money, and once the church don't need it, they would use to help the member. Does that make sense? And there's real people like that too.
Mhm.
But when you see a pastor having Rolex and driving, that's a vampire. That's not a preacher. That's a demon. You know, that's a incubus, succubus. That's a pimp. That's a
White
vampire.
whites have those too, like Kenneth Copeland Ministries and stuff like that.
Yes, the mega
They have
church. Absolutely.
multiple.
The
Yeah.
Potter House. Yes. Now, well, how did they become vampire? You already know how. Material temptation. Me, if I have a lot of money, you know what I do with it? I would build us heaven. I would pay Elon Musk to put a lot of cylinder in space to form a cube, and I would call it Heaven One. And I said, my church member, this is for you. This Heaven One. Say, we may not experience the spiritual heaven at this moment, but at least we got something close enough. Okay, we need 20 members to live up there. Who's volunteer? Okay, we need 5 female and 15 male. When you go up there, you make lots of baby. You know why I didn't want to have like 15 female, 5 male? Because the reason you want to have 5 female up there and 15 male, so the female can tell the male what to do when they get to heaven one, you know, like that. And then I would tell them, you are no longer bound by earth rule. As heavenly, the women run the show. Each woman can, all you are married to each other now. By the power invested in me, I pronounce you husband and wife to each other. There you go. Well, if you're not married to each other, you definitely can't live in heaven one. And what they be doing up there? Growing plants, you know, building stuff, and make heaven too. And then when they finish construction, we send more people up there, you know. And that's how you do it. You want to go to heaven, you got to build it first.
Yeah.
What do you think? Heaven gonna come down from the sky? No, the Bible was written as an instruction book.
What is heaven, Dr. K?
Okay, spiritual term If you're looking from a physical term, heaven, space has no direction. Earth is also known as heaven if you look at from the moon perspective. Does that make sense? But if you look at from Earth perspective, heaven is anything above Earth. So depending on your perspective, where you're coming from. Because from Mars, if you look at Mars, Earth look like a shining blue light. See what I mean? So heaven is anything. Some people say heaven is a higher dimension. That's why we have Stargate. We can go to the higher world and visit the extraterrestrial. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like that. See? It's just about to shut off.
Okay. Okay, it's okay. You leave and we reconvene tomorrow for training. Tomorrow you will get more healing, okay? And I will, if Kira she don't work, she get to do healing with either Andrew or Teresa tomorrow. Whoever. So yeah, we're gonna help heal you until you are healed. Okay? Don't forget we can invite people to be in a group. We need about 10 more people in a group. You know. Okay. So we can have more people learning with each other, learning how to heal, learning how to manifest, and learning to know your spiritual gift, you know. And it takes time. Be patient. Show perseverance and be humble. And you can't act crazy like me yet because you're not earned it. So okay? So you can't be crazy yet. You have to earn this level. Okay, let's call it an evening. Tomorrow is Saturday, so everyone can participate the healing. So some of you may work, some of you, majority of you may not. But did you have fun today?
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Kira, was your answer make sense now about heart opening? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you don't need to open your heart. You just talk to it. What does it want to do? And listen. It let you know. And I will teach you how to become more telepathic.
Okay.
Okay. We need to do the Stargate with you so you can see the difference when you go to Stargate and the difference when you have the dream. You're going to see the similarity and differentness. In the meantime, you did great. And now talk your piece. What do you want to say? Share. It's all about relationship in this group and helping each other.
I share. I don't have too much to share, but I do want to just say welcoming me and giving me as much information and helping me out. I really do appreciate that. So far, I've been doing a lot of research on everything that you guys been saying, and so I'm trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong. And
there is no wrong or right, hon. That's the first step. You gotta let your mind know. It's what appropriate and what not for different circumstances. This predicament, this thing is appropriate, but if this same thing is not appropriate for this circumstance. Does that make sense? So there is no wrong or right. It's only what is appropriate for, because each case is different. So once you realize that, you realize there is no wrong.
Okay.
That's the first thing you have to realize. The idea of wrong and right is come from people who does not understand what's appropriate or not. Because the moment you say it's right, you feel empowered. The moment you say wrong, you think that's evil, but it's not. Okay, like a serial killer. When you in the army, you in special force, you kill people, right? Is that wrong?
Right.
Is that wrong? From that perspective.
When you're in the military?
Yeah. You're on a mission, and you have a mission, and you are trained to kill people, and you start killing hundreds of people, right? You know? But from a civilian point of view, that's a serial killer.
Right.
This motherfucker, this bitch is dangerous, you know. But look at this. Military point, you success, you kill a lot of people, you're getting medal of honor. That you're getting graduation, right? They were a serial killer. But look at a doctor. Doctors are the best healer, but they're also the best killer because they understand how you heal, also how to kill you, just like that. So who make a perfect killing machine? The best killer is the doctor. Does that make sense? Cause
Yeah.
he know what you're allergic to. All I do is just give you the wrong food, lace it, and you drink it. What happened to you?
Right.
You die. Yes,
Right.
right. And he knew everything about your neurology and pH. He just adjusts one thing, bam, you gone without doing anything. You know, to give you the another word. You take the drug, and he give you another version of the drug, but you may be allergic to that version. He just inject it in you. You're gone. You know. Do you see now? So
Yeah, I do.
wrong and right really don't exist. But the only thing that exists, what is appropriate. That's all. What is appropriate, what is not appropriate for this circumstance. You know. So once you understand the difference, you realize that everything has its place. This thing belongs to this place. This thing belongs to that place. If you put it in the wrong place, it's not going to work. It's going to blow up in your face, and people are going to get hurt. And that's what happened. Just like the military, when they've been given an order to kill someone, they can kill. It's okay, but you kill without someone giving an order, it's murder. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
understand. So tell me, does wrong, right, right exist putting that content? You know?
No.
Exactly.
No. Not open it like that.
See, you never thought it that way, didn't you?
No, not necessarily. No.
Yeah. Like government has a lot of hitmen. They're a serial killer. Specialized to train people to take out another people, whether it be domestic or foreigner. But they are not called killer. They are called caretaker. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And they are real. But you don't know who they are. They could be your family member. It could be this. But they serve the government. You know, they kill people for the nation, the land, to keep you safe. So they okay. But they are still killers. Does that make sense? Like they don't misuse the killing ability. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's why, you see? So I hope you understand. Tomorrow, are you working tomorrow, Kira?
No, I just have to I just have to take my dog to the vet. I just have to see
And
what
in the evening, we're gonna start. You're gonna learn to heal
around the same
tomorrow.
time.
Yes, you're gonna learn to heal. You're
Um,
gonna heal my jury. You're gonna inject serum. You'll be talking to the device because you'll be at the home tomorrow in the evening. We're gonna have a bowl. So we play it by ear, okay? But I will make the announcement and also read what I just post on the group, the instruction how to
yeah.
heal. You know,
Okay.
and that's the assignment. So everyone has to read what I just post. You see that 4 picture I posted? You have to read it. It's from a
Okay.
book, you know. Okay, I'm going now. So I gotta go now.
Okay.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Bye Selena. Bye Marky. Bye Dr. Jose.